Hi, Tavaris Cox here. So let me ask you a quick question. How many times has someone said something to you and you instantly feel the need to respond or feel the need to say something back or just go back and forth with the person about it? Well, I'm here to tell you today that we don't have to do that. It is okay to not respond to everything that is said. It is okay to let people have it sometimes. Because in Matthew chapter 5, verse 5, it tells us, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." Now, this is very important because this is one of Jesus' sermons that he gave on the Mount, and it's one of the Beatitudes. In fact, it's one of my favorite Beatitudes, actually, because when we think of the term meek, we typically look at it with a negative connotation. We think meek, we think weak, we think less than, we think lowly, we think just all these negative connotations that which is the opposite of what we're actually taught in the world, because in the world we're actually taught to exude confidence and have pride and present yourself as the best thing possible. But that's not the way Jesus wants us to be, because typically when we want to present ourselves with such pride and such macho demeanor, we tend to think more highly of ourselves than we should. We tend to start to think that we are higher than or better than others, or vice versa, that others are lower than us. So what they're telling us right there, when we're looking at the term meek, we're looking at it meaning to be humble and and to understand that it's okay to not respond to everything. It's okay to not go on with a lot of negativity. Now, of course, if Jesus is telling us, "Hey, I want you guys to be meek so that you will inherit the earth," then why would we not do what he's telling us versus what the world is telling us? Because I know in the military, that's one thing that they say, you should always have pride. You should always be comfortable and confident in any and everything that you're doing. But oftentimes, again, that pride overtakes you and you start to present yourself and start to think you're more than. So again, I want to challenge each and every one of you on today to search within yourself and confront those situations that will have you to not be meek, those situations that will have you to feel like you need to be macho, those situations that will have you to respond the way that you have been responding, which may make the situation go even worse than what it already is. We should handle all situations with love and kindness and meekness. Right? We should strive to be meek, because again, it's not all about who's the biggest, the baddest, the loudest. It's about who can handle it with love and with grace. The same grace that Jesus gives us every day, we should be willing to give that same grace to everyone else. So again, my friends, I challenge you all to go ahead and start your day whenever you see this and decide to be meek. Decide to humble yourself. Decide to take the higher road, which may not necessarily be responding, which ultimately is to take the time, think about it, digest what's really truly happening, and come up with something that's even better. And people will see the light of Jesus shine through you. God bless.